That's what we do with the girls! Yoga, then shoot! My name is Jacqueline Reed. I'm the founder of Athena Defense Group. Athena is named after a Greek goddess of wisdom and strategic warfare, and that encompasses the model of my mission and vision for this company. It's to combine our mind, wisdom, all of our emotions with our physical and cognitive abilities to perform better. I think it's good to integrate that with weapons, whether it's pistol, rifle, self-defense, or edge weapons. Today, we're actually going to work with Lindsey, and I'm going to give her what I learned from the military, because I got to work alongside SEALs over at SEAL Team 6 in a female operator program for 10 years. And my line of defense wasn't overt. It was very clandestine and covert. So I had to learn everything from just my pistol was my main source of defense with my mindset and a blade. And I would be sent behind enemy lines with just that. And so it gave me the confidence to hunt down terrorists, to identify threats, prep the environment for my team alone and unafraid because of everything I'm going to share with you. And I think it's the way we should navigate life, just to be more aware in general. So actually this is perfect. I just want to know, like, when you first started shooting, like, was there a fear involved around the gun, and what was it?
It was a fear, but it was something that I knew was irrational. So like I grew up around guns, but like my dad was a hunter. So I didn't grow up around pistols. You know, the only pistol I ever saw was like law enforcement. But I knew that it was irrational. So that's where the laser ammo was like,
that's cool,
instrumental, because
Definitely.
because Brian was able to like hand me the gun, and I knew I wasn't going to shoot him with it. And even if I did, it was a laser.
Yeah.
Right. And it was, I had kind of made a joke, you know, at the time that like, that's why I have to wear eye protection. So you like, I don't laser your eyeball or whatever. But, But you know, I was able to like handle it, like load it, unload it.
Awesome.
And kind of get over that initial fear. So
perfect.
By the time I was actually shooting on the range, I don't think I was really afraid anymore. It was more just unfamiliar.
Yeah. So inside of it, we feed the magazine up, and all the bullets are facing this way, because the firing pin right here, it's literally like a ballpoint pen. Mm-hmm. Like when you go like click, click, click. If you take your gun apart, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
It's that tiny, and it's spring loaded. So the only thing that's keeping that firearm or firing pin from hitting the primer of your bullet is this spring and you pulling the trigger.
Okay.
The difference between single action and double action, not in the Glock, but in, let's say, a Beretta or something with a hammer, it's a safety mechanism. It's harder to pull it, because when you pull it, the hammer has to go all the way down and back. When it's in single action, the hammer's already sent forward, so it's a very easy trigger pull to send it.
Yep.
With the Glock, there's not a safety. There's no safety. It's my finger that's the safety. My finger on the trigger or not on the trigger.
Right.
So first rule is like, we're always going to go ride the slide.
Yep.
So I'm always going to ride the slide with my finger. I never want it on the trigger, and I'm going to always orient it in a safe position, pointing away like this. So pass it to you. I just want you to practice passing it up. Good.
Okay.
Passing it down. Good. Perfect.
Okay, cool. So question.
Yes.
So, all right, when I'm going from up to down, what's the rule? Because there's like people over there.
Right.
Right, and there's people over here. So you have to be, aware of that too, right?
So we have people over here, people over there.
Yep.
So like, okay, we're clear and safe.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, I know they're here. I know we're here. There's no one behind me. So I'm going to go, it's called a temple carry.
Okay.
So I'm here. I'm going to bring it up, right? We know no one's in here because we checked it.
Right.
There's no one behind here. I'm going to bring it up like this.
Yep.
Now I can go 360.
Okay. Yeah,
temple
Brian
carry.
showed me that before.
And now I can do whatever I need to
Temple
do.
carry by your temple.
Elevate. If I'm going to go up and down, I'm going to go like this.
Okay.
Because if I go like this, I'm going to flag people.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, okay, if I need to open doors and do things, this is literally the safest way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You see this trigger? This is going to really help the shooting, I think. Mm-hmm. You see how there's slack in this and then it stops?
Yes.
Okay. So to progress your shooting, prepping it, taking the slack out so that all you have to do is press at the end is going to be amazing for you. Because if you go from all the way here and then slam it, a lot of times you miss. But if you get real comfortable where this wall is, and then you only have to press, it's going to really help. So I want you just to get into your grip like this. And I want you with this gun to, actually we should use your gun since you were going to shoot with your gun.
Okay.
Because I want you to feel it on your gun. Okay. So we'll just do that. And then with your stance, I want you, are you regular or do you know what?
Probably, well, I'm like right I'm right-handed, but my left eye is dominant.
Okay, that's fine.
Matters.
I'm right foot dominant. I'm regular.
Okay.
So I have it kind of slightly back.
Okay.
Just to be in like an athletic posture.
Yep.
Because all of the shock's going to be absorbed from the feet, and we're going to use the big parts of our muscles to absorb the kick. So that's going to be legs, the ground, and then actually our chest because when you squeeze, if you feel like you're actually gripping with your chest muscles and your pec, you're actually getting a better grip on the gun and it keeps it flat.
Oh, so you do want the squeeze from your chest?
I do, yep.
Okay.
So we're just going to go back, bring it out, present, and I want you to just practice taking the slack out to the wall maybe 5 times. We can start here. Okay, ready? I just want you to go out, and as you go out, I want you to take the slack out and just practice where that wall is and just stop right at the wall. Take one shot, and then you're going to rack it and bring it back here. So now, did you learn how to work with any malfunctions?
Nope.
Okay. Now, obviously there's a couple things that can happen to cause a malfunction. I'll start with sometimes with the bullet. So has anyone ever explained types of bullets and what they look like on the inside?
No, but I mean, I've been curious enough to look it up, so.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
This primer at the bottom, that's where if the firing pin doesn't actually press hard enough, it could be the bullet, the round, or it could be your firing pin, or it needs to be cleaned.
Yep.
It's a light strike. So it means it's just a light one. And so you're gonna go click and you're not gonna hear anything. And so that's why it's the tap in the rack, because you want to eject that round out, because it's a dead round.
Okay.
And so a lot of times with the malfunctions, it could be the gun, but a lot of times it could be the grip and the way someone's manipulating the trigger. So then the tap, the rack, bang, it doesn't do it. So now we're gonna just eject the magazine. The problem might be we don't want to keep feeding bullets up, so we just take the magazine out and then we just openly rack it and then start again. I'm gonna bring it up to my ready space. This is so I can see what's going on. I'm orienting it this way, so if there's someone to my left, I'm not flagging them.
Okay.
I'm not going like this.
Okay.
I'm not I'm not doing weird stuff.
Right.
It's here, so then I can grab my magazine. I'm looking at where I'm putting it.
Yep.
I'm pressing it in. I give it a little tug. Okay, it's in there. There's 2 things. You can hit the slide release to send it, or I want you to put it in there and hit the slide to the front and then bang.
Okay.
So this is
okay. This is more my speed, right?
Speed, yes.
Butter knife.
And this is the real equivalent.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, first things first is how we treat the weapon. The blade is just like we treat this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm never gonna grab it, even if it's a training blade. I'm always gonna keep it oriented to I know where it's facing. I'm never gonna be like, here you go. Or,
okay.
So I treat it with the respect. When I pass it to somebody, I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm gonna pass it to you like this. And then when you pass it back to me, we're always going to pass that way.
Okay.
I need to pass you a blade. If you're like, oh my God, I have someone over here, pass me the blade. I can throw it like this, knowing that you can grab it and it's in a safe orientation. Same thing with that. I'm like, oh, I need it, help. And then now I'm ready to go.
Okay.
So that's kind of how we pass it.
And where would you have that? Like on your person?
Yeah, I'll show you. So I'm going to teach you, there's forward, which is forward.
Okay.
And the dual edge is the best. And then there's reverse, which is reverse.
Okay.
I want to teach you reverse because it's stronger, and you see the thumb cap. If you ever do use it, it's really easy to slip out when you hit a rib or when you hit a bone or blood. It slips this way, but reverse, it's solid with the thumb cap. So we're going to go reverse.
Okay.
And I like training with my left hand, my other strong hand, because I have my gun on my right hand. And so when I train reverse with this can keep someone from not taking this, and it keeps them off so I can get this and go. I like to carry it appendix as well. So typically I'd wear something where I can cover it. And then if you, let's say, came to try to grab my gun, I would have this and I'd be already out. Let's see. Perfect. And so I'm going to use this training blade so we all see it's a training blade. Okay, I'm just going to go straight, I get it. I'm just going to pretend straight to the face. Ocular, eyes, or just anything in the face.
And so this hand, are you doing this to protect your face?
Yeah, so I'm thinking if you're coming at me, I'm here. I like to always have this hand getting ready to go do something.
Okay.
It's I want to keep this guy working. So whether it's grabbing here,
okay,
we can just do that because now I'm here. Or once I go out, I'm going to index it. It's out and back because I don't want to hang out here because then someone can grab it.
Okay, so out
yep,
and then back.
And back to your cheek. Yep.
Okay.
So out and back. Yep.
Okay. Out and back.
Good.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so good.
Good. Out
and back.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Now, instead of trying to get any of these arteries or anything, because they move,
okay,
you can go right into this call it the jugular knot. You can go right in the middle.
Right in the hole?
Right in the hole. And then the same thing with the throat. If I go boom, throat, and then I know this is my cutting edge, so if I punch, and then now I can just turn and actually, so go
Brian say
boom, and then now this way,
and
this
then
way,
turn it,
and then that way turn
and
it.
then you're a goner.
Yes, because the reason, if it's not a dual edge, if that's the only sharp part, that's fine. So you're gonna go like a punch.
And then rotate it.
Yes, so you go punch, boom, and then punch, boom.
Oh, so twice.
You could.
Because you're just opening
Depending.
the whole throat.
You just want, when you get a hole, make it bigger kind of thing. So I'll demonstrate it and then you do it. Okay. So first thing is once you...
No, you're not allowed to fight back.
Once you go, I want you to go straight back to the index. So it's like boom, boom.
Okay.
Yes. And then the next one, I want you to do the jug knot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta move your beard, babe.
Added it. Now I want you to do the jug knot with a slice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Good. Next side. Other side. Rotate. Good. Next, I want you to do the subclavian.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah. You like that one? And the other side.
Good.
And then to the side
Yes.
and the other side.
You gotta come in low.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you don't want to hit right here.
Yeah. I thought I was going too low, but you're saying I was going too high.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next one we really like, perineum to femoral.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Okay.
Good. Now go ahead and slice.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the other one.
Good. These are like pretty good targeting to start with.
Yep.
And then for integrated combatives, something we can do is like if he's giving pressure, as the person's giving pressure, let's say you're going for my gun, and I'm like, shit, I have this now, right, to do something.
Yep.
I have this now to do something. It's okay. And then if we did like had more time, I would do self-defense, more self-defense thing. But it's like my hands are my first, like in between me and him. I'm like yelling, I'm doing verbal jujitsu, I don't want him around, and he collapses my bubble, which I'm like, okay, now we're at the distance where I'm not gonna be able to draw fast enough. He's coming with some speed, he's breaking this, he comes in, he tries to get something. At least I have this now to get what I need here to then do what I need to do and then get away. So this is just a great leveling up tool to keep somebody off, so you want like another weapon system. I want you to practice this one too. I think this one's good. Like if he goes to, like let's say he goes to my neck, like this is where I want you to go like this. And I want you to get in and I want you to actually give some stuff and get him off, okay? So he's grabbing your neck.
What if I can't reach?
You got it. Now work it. Now work it up through here, boom. Yes. So I want you to give like 2 shots, and then I want you to think when you have the time, like if she targets you pretty good, then I want you to grab, and I want you to practice this thing where your thumb's at your nipple and you're going to shoot from retention.
Yeah. But create distance, right? Because if I'm coming at you.
Right, and then I'm making distance.
Yes.
And then
This is perfect. This is what I wanted to train on the range today.
Okay.
But that's perfect because the nipple line like this,
Yeah.
you are a turret. Wherever your hips are going,
okay.
this is gonna go. So then if I'm like this, I'm like, shit, I need him here. And you can get over here so you can see. Because he's trying to reach here and maybe that got him to stop or something got him to stop. Now I have this here, I can take shots right here. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Now,
yeah.
when we train this, I want you to come index. That's why I wanted you to practice the index.
Okay.
Because just in case, I don't want to shoot my hand. So I get
that
him
would-
off,
that
I
would
got this,
suck.
and I index, boom. And then I have this in my hand still to go shoot like this in compression, because I don't have the space still. And then if I have the space, I can go to extension.
Okay.
Now, I want you to bring it from the retention, I want you just to go like this, compression. It's gonna feel kind of weird.
Okay.
But that's also, you can shoot this way. So this is like nipple line here, boom. Bring your other hand in here to support, boom.
Okay.
Cool. And then extension, yes, cool. Because if like I'm like this, if you get it out to here, go ahead and shoot.
Okay.
And we'll practice on the range, like you can shoot accurately just from your body position and your hips, that's all it is.
Okay.
So you can shoot from here, and then you can
As long
shoot
as you're close enough.
from here, yes. Because if you don't have the time, you can get it off and at least stop. Now, I want you to practice. He's coming up and he sees your gun. I want you to, let's say he doesn't see your blade, I want you to get the blade out and just target with the blade. There we go.
Cool.
And then, there's so much to go. But if he grabs this, I control his hand because I'm like, stay there, that's fine. Now I can do this.
Okay.
Now I can do all these things. Now I can do this,
Added leverage.
right?
Okay.
So he grabs this, I don't want him to take it out, so I'm like, shit, then I can take time to do this.
Oh, okay.
So practice just that one. Maybe the jug. So now I have a round. I know there's one in there because I'm gonna do a press check.
Okay.
Did you learn about this?
Yep.
Perfect. So one's there. I'm gonna put an empty magazine in,
An empty magazine or a full magazine?
an empty.
Okay.
Because I want to grab my full one and practice my reload.
Okay. All right. So you have one in the chamber, an empty magazine.
Yes.
'Kay.
So then you're gonna like hit, right? So it's gonna be oops, it's out, I want you to hit the magazine out, grab your new one in the ready space, put it in. This is where I'm saying if you like to do the rotate and in, that's fine. And then go ahead and hit another shot, and we'll just practice 3 that way.
Okay.
Each time you're done from here in the ready space, I want you to take the magazine out like this, and then you'll reholster it and put the other one in.
Okay, and there's a bullet in your chamber, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go slow. So I'm going, boom, out. I flip it like this.
Yep.
This is already here. Since this is going down here, it's already there. See?
Yep.
And now I can just reach, and then I'm ready to go again. So one thing I like to do that's a little bit faster is if I hit assisted hand mag release, that's cool. I'm grabbing this. Now I can actually use the same hand to bring it out and hit.
Okay.
So
the other hand.
Yes, and the reason I like that is the same logic for using this hand down. I like to keep this hand busy. So if this is already coming back to meet the gun, why not use it to send the slide out?
Okay.
Because then, yes, this works every time, but if you ever want to do like speed stuff, it's kind of, it's pretty fast, okay?
Well, and if you have that little lippy thing,
Exactly.
that makes it a lot easier.
All right, exactly. So I'm gonna go a little slower, so I'm like out, I'm gonna take the slack out, right? So I barely have to press, boom.
Yep.
I'm out here, I'm gonna grab my fresh one. I'm looking, my pockets are crazy, I'm looking at the target. That's fine. This is here. I'm already like sliding it here. My hand's already there. My slack's already out. So all I have to do is press.
Okay.
It's so much faster.
Okay.
So you want to practice that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Each time a cycle, I want to flip this fast and then slow.
Now, when you say cycle, do you mean a bullet goes out?
Yes. Each time a bullet goes out. So this part, I'm always gonna reset and get right to that
The wall.
the wall.
Okay.
Because if I do that, then I can go faster because I know where this is. So this part's fast and then that part's kind of accurate.
Okay.
And so we'll start with like a cadence of 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. It will look like this, right? So it'll be my slack's out as soon as I'm out here, right? 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000.
Okay.
Each time it's got out. Then we're gonna go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's just do warm up 3 shots.
You want to do some drills? What do you want to do?
Shoot, dude.
Go.
Let's just shoot some shit.
So again, it's the grip's hand done by a buddy of mine.
Oh, nice.
But if you look, so they port the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
So I get all the benefits of a port compensator.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
And then I like the O-lights. I'm not like a 32 MOA circle guy. Just give me the 2 MOA dot. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can I play with it?
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Does it take the Glock mag?
Oh yeah. All
This
my guns.
is Glock? Sick.
All my guns take Glock mag.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go play.
Two shots on the silhouette,
Okay.
and then the hanger, and then first one to get the middle hanger wins.
All right.
All day, baby, all day. As you're going to draw, I'm gonna tell you right or left,
Okay.
and then you're gonna place 2 target, or you're gonna go to that side first, and then back to the other.
Okay.
Right, left.
Wait, let me do another one. Hang on. What's another yoga pose? This one's harder. That's what we do with the girls! Yoga, then shoot! This is what I want to teach the girls too.
Okay.
And I like them to think from like eye socket to hip pocket, and it's just like violent, and they're getting down. So like boom, 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 and then draw. But then going from like really hitting it, like, and then turning, shooting. It's good because it's like your speed and your hand feels like, you know. So we'll do 3 hammer fists from the side and then turn and shoot. Oh yeah! All right. Nice. 1, 2, 3 hammer fists. 1, 2, 3. Nice hit. Nice. The small one. Oh, Brian. Woo! One up, Mickey over here.